at least from a language point of view, should have no problem addressing us, considering that he spent a lot of time, as they say, down under, which is code for Australia. I'm sure that we will be able to understand his accent as well, and because from what I've heard, he does a good job at projecting his voice properly. So, let's see our own Crocodile Dundee. A big round of applause for Adrian.
Mr. Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and thank you for listening to me. My name is Cretu, and my journey begins 37 years ago in a small town called Siret, which is, as we call it in Romania, the place where we hang the map. It is 3 kilometers away from the border with Ukraine, and it's a nice city. It's home for 9,000 people, but it's a special place because of the fact that it's a melting point of different nations. The town is full of Ukrainians, Polish, Jewish, and some English. It is actually the place where I learned my English. I've never followed any school in English. I've learned it with native people in a bar, in a pub. To tell you more about me is that I'm an engineer, and I'm a computer engineer, and I've always been attracted to do things with my own hands. How many of you had a teddy bear as a toy? I had a screwdriver. Believe it or not, I had a screwdriver. I used to sleep with my screwdriver. Yes, it is true. It sounds a bit strange, but I had this as a toy. Saying so, I had a childhood that was pretty much outdoors, playing with the kids, going with the bicycle, lots of time. Yet, I had a hobby. I was passionate about electronics. I was spending a lot of time in-house doing circuitry from lighting a bulb to when I was like 5 years old, till fixing TV sets and radios when I was 16 years old. 25 years ago, I made a discovery. I encountered an equipment, a device that changed my whole life. How many of you are using a computer in day-by-day work? I thought so. 25 years ago, things were a bit different. Not so many people knew what a computer was. I found this equipment in my father's office, sitting on the table, and I've used it to play games. What a better way to know yourself and to discover life than by playing games. Well, I finished eventually the high school, and enough with the games. I started to think about what else can I do with this piece of equipment. Probably, let's see what's inside, and probably let's see how can I use it for my own needs. And then I became a student, and I started to take lessons and classes in computers. I followed Technical University of Iași, and then I realized that I can actually make money out of this. And I became specialized in networks and in internet. And in 1997, if I remember correctly, I got my first job because of that. I had some experience with the internet, and people in the university that I was studying at the moment, they wanted to have internet in the university, but 1997 wasn't a year in which the internet was very omnipresent as it is now. And since my first job, 10 years ago, I moved to Bucharest, and I accepted a challenge, and I got a job in Bucharest. I've been often castigated for my accent because I never wanted to give up my Moldavian accent. I think it's my trademark. I believe in it, and I will always work on that. No problem, no matter what. I am from the person that comes from 2 kilometers away from in the work. In Bucharest, I set up, one of my goals was to have a family. I moved to Bucharest together with my wife, and in Bucharest we've got 2 kids, 2 boys, Justin and Edwin. And them together with my job, with my professional career, was my target for the last 10 years. Now what's my next target? I don't really seem to find one. Well, this is the sole reason why I'm here. I hope, by being here, to find my inspiration for my next level. What do I do with myself to be a better person than I was yesterday? So, fellow Toastmasters, join me in this journey of self-discovery and personal leadership that is called Toastmasters. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Sorry. That was you just had Marcus. Congratulations. Congratulations on your first speech. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute for feedback. Second strip of paper, it says, well, second speaker. Feel free to use it and give 1 positive and 1 improvement suggestion for audio. Seconds. Ladies. Are you writing feedback for the next speaker as well? Okay. Thank you. And this is your feedback. I'll present it to you in a very fashionable way. Right, and on to our final speaker. Although he's been with Toastmasters for a short while, just a few months, I was absolutely amazed by his eagerness to just stand up and talk. In one of the first meetings that he joined, it was almost impossible to keep him sitting down. So I bet that he's going to have a fantastic career in Toastmasters, but for now, we'll get to know him a little bit better. Fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Bogdan.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Rusu Bogdan. I am from Brașov. I am 25 years old. And I came here because I want to improve my English. And I want to speak English better than Băsescu. And my level is quite similar to his level, I think. So I came here to improve my English. And I came here also to meet interesting people, and I met interesting people. People who speaks better in English than I do in my native language, and I admire them a lot, and I think I got a lot of things to learn from them. So, I love my family, my girlfriend, and my friends, and I thank the God every day for the living gifts that they are for me. I like many things, and I thought a lot about that. What should I talk about? And I'm gonna tell you a couple of things about me. I graduated the law school at the Bucharest University, and I'm preparing myself for INM. I'm gonna be a prosecutor. And I think that, and I want to contribute, and I think that everybody should contribute with something. I'm not gonna be on the bright side of the moon, I'm gonna be on the dark side, but somebody has to clean the garbage, you know, for other people to can live and have a good life. And I really like this self-improvement and contribute thing. And I was thinking about this for quite a while, and I was thinking, how can we make this world better? And there are a lot of ways. I'm not talking about the hypocrite, utopic way of making this world a better place. We can all contribute with something. For example, how many of you do you know that you can send 2% of your income tax to an ONG? How many of you actually send 2% to an ONG? Oh, that's a good percent. I'm really happy about that. So, another thing. How many of you know that with 4 bottles of Coca-Cola, you can make a t-shirt? You can make a t-shirt with 4 bottles of Coca-Cola, a synthetic t-shirt. You can make a sweater with 8 bottles of Coca-Cola. Our country is the poorest country at recycling plastic. I guess you all saw that garbage cans where you can put plastic things. Or another thing, how can we attract European money for social businesses? That's also an interesting thing. Just a couple of ideas. I want to have some speeches about these things because I consider them quite interesting. So, I like this self-improvement, and everything that I do relate or has something to do with this. So, what I actually do, except the law thing, I practice sports. I practice a lot of sports since I was young. I did swimming, chess, karate. Right now I practice kickboxing, parkour. I go swim, I climb, and sometimes I go to kayak canoe in Iore. I recommend you to do that. It costs only 10 lei for an hour. It's an interesting sport. And I like to read a lot. I don't have it with me, I have him with me, it's my Kindle. And I like it very much. I read all kinds of articles. I have many folders like law, history, politics, medium, all kinds of things. And I like to read them. If I wait for somebody 5 minutes, I read something. If I am in the bus, I read something. And this is also related with the self-improvement thing. And I want to be inspired, and I want to inspire other people, if I can, and I hope to do that. That was all. Thank you.
Wow. Now you see what I meant when I said that we couldn't keep him seated? You're a regular explosion, a blast of energy. Well done. Okay, I think you already got the drill. 1 minute. Yeah. Thank you. Do you also say shukran? Yes. Okay. Want some hands? Thank you very much. "15 seconds. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Now, and one more, and then one more from Anna. Now, fellow Toastmasters, ladies, gentlemen, I do not want to be in your shoes. Because next, you're going to vote for who you consider was the best speaker tonight. And I wouldn't want, as I said, to be in your shoes because it's a tough choice. Now, at the bottom of what's left of your ballots, it says best speaker. Please use that space and write down either Marilena, Adrian, or Bogdan as the best speaker of tonight.